I'm gonna find out. I'm gonna find out. I will leave this behind me, burn it all to the ground.
What's up, you guys? Sorry for being a little bit of a mess right now. I just took Bruiser on a walk and I'm a little bit sweaty. It's hot as balls outside right now. And I wanted to go ahead and jump right into the title of this video because I'm sure some of you have clicked on it just for the title, and I want to go ahead and just kind of explain, I guess, just what I want to talk about. And basically, I want to talk about the difference between meal plans and flexible dieting and why I feel like I don't want to say that flexible dieting is better. I just wish more people were educated about it. Because I feel like a lot more people would benefit from it. I'm like getting this thing stuck on my hair and it's uncomfortable. Okay. Basically, I think it's a really beneficial tool for people to educate themselves and learn about the food that they're eating. It's a very great way to learn your body, just to be able to know numbers and to know like exactly what you're eating and how to manipulate it and make yourself either gain muscle, lose fat, all that stuff. So basically, if you don't know, a meal plan kind of in the bodybuilding world is thought of as something like, okay, you're gonna eat this for your first meal, this for your second meal, this for your third, fourth, fifth, and sixth. It's usually something along the lines of, you know, tilapia with asparagus and oats with egg whites for breakfast and a fourth of a cup of rice with chicken and ground turkey with broccoli, and then a rice cake with nuts and something else. Like, if you follow a meal plan, those are probably some of the foods that you're eating. This is not all the time. Keep in mind that to prescribe a meal plan to somebody, you have to be a registered dietitian. So if you're getting a meal plan from someone like telling you eat this food, this much of it, ask yourself if that person is a dietitian, because if not, they can't be telling you that's what you should be eating. And not every meal plan looks like that. That's just from the people who have come to me with destroyed metabolisms, a destroyed mentality. They're not educated because, not that they're not educated, but they don't know what they're eating. They don't know how many carbs that they're eating. They've been on the same meal plan. A lot of the times coaches have their clients on meal plans for 12 weeks straight, and they have 50 other clients that are following the exact same meal plan. Why in the hell would I, myself, 5'2", at 104, follow the same meal plan as a girl who is 5'10", I don't even know what people weigh when they're that tall, but like who has more weight to lose? I have 4 pounds to lose for stage weight versus someone who has 15, 20, 25, 30 pounds to lose for stage weight with a longer prep. Why would that even make sense that someone would do that? But that's 99.9% of the time, that's what a meal plan is. And I feel the need to talk about this because I'm sure it's kind of been talked to death. If you're someone that's watching my channel that's really into fitness and you follow flexible dieting, you probably feel like it's been talked to death and you already know all this information. You've probably already skipped ahead. But there are a lot of people out there who only follow meal plans, who don't even know that flexible dieting is really a thing. And when I talk about flexible dieting, I talk about like if it fits your macros, which is basically the idea that, you know, your body needs a certain number of calories to maintain your weight. And then if you want to put on some size, you increase those calories, but you don't just increase your calories, you increase your carbs, your fats, and your proteins in a very strategic way. And the idea behind if it fits your macros is that it doesn't necessarily really matter where those sources are coming from. So you can eat Halo Top, or you can eat regular ice cream, or you can eat protein ice cream, or you can eat donuts, or you can eat pizza, or you can eat whatever you want as long as it fits your macros. Now keep in mind that making smarter choices, eating things like Halo Top on prep is a lot easier than eating things like Ben & Jerry's, because you could eat a whole pint of Halo Top and be full versus eating a serving of Ben & Jerry's. Or you could make an even smarter choice and just eat protein ice cream with a bowl of cereal, and there's even more volume there. It's just the idea behind, like, you can eat the fun foods that you want if you know the macro breakdown. When I'm talking macros, I'm talking proteins, fats, and carbs. Those are the 3 macronutrients. So as long as you know the macro breakdown of things, you can always make it work for your lifestyle, for what you want to eat, for what your favorite foods are. And I have come to find that a lot of people who I coach now have previously followed a meal plan, and a lot of the time have a destroyed metabolism from it because they weren't eating enough. They weren't eating enough fats or carbs. I myself I always take the meal plan and just calculate it out based on like what their coach had them on, and a lot of the times it's right around like 30 grams of carbs and like 20 grams of fat, and then like 150 grams of protein. And I'm here to tell you that's not enough. 20 grams of fat as a female is going to do awful things to your body. I have never on prep eaten less than 40 grams of fat. I've never lost my period. Sorry to all the guys, TMI out there. But you could definitely follow a meal plan if it was done the right way, but a lot of meal plans out there it's just not enough food to possibly fuel your body. Some meal plans are. I'll give you that. Some meal plans, it is enough food. It's adjusted. Clients know their macros. They know what they're eating. But that's like honestly rarely the case. So this is just kind of an informative video, I guess, for a lot of people if you don't necessarily know the difference between like macros and flexible dieting / like if it's your macros, and if you're curious on like what anything, trying to find my words because I'm hungry right now. If you have questions about flexible dieting or if it's your macros, you can leave it in the comments below or email me. That's the way that I coach all of my clients, is through flexible dieting. We adjust their macros weekly. We raise them, we lower them, we do different things. Each person has very specific macros. No one that I coach has the same macros and cardio and training plan because every single person is different. And we might start doing one thing for a client and find out that that's just not going to work for them. That person their body doesn't respond to, you know, whatever, adding more cardio. It puts more stress on that person. So maybe we need to just increase their HIIT, or, you know, slowly increase their cardio because their body adapts too quickly, or we need to lower it because their body is, you know, is fighting it. Everyone is totally different, and that's basically what I want to really want to talk about, because meal plans tend to be very across the board, like everybody does the same thing, and it just makes me sad, and I just want to educate people that it's not the way that it has to be. I'm not here to tell you like you're doing it wrong. I'm just here to tell you like there is a better, healthier way to be doing things, and I would just do your research. If you're not happy, there are plenty of people in the fitness world that have a lot of knowledge about flexible dieting, and if it's your macros. Lane Norton is one of them. I suggest looking him up and watching a lot of his content, learning more about flexible dieting if you're interested, or if you're interested in a coach that coaches that way. I do offer coaching. My email is always in the description box below. But anyway, I've been rambling for long enough. If you're still here, I really appreciate it. Sorry for looking like a mess. Next clip you're going to see is probably my leg day, and I will catch you in the next clip. So I know I said that the last clip would be the gym. I feel weird talking with my sunglasses on, but I decided to stop and get Carbolite. And recently, Gracie and I discovered that they have different flavor shot options that are also calorie free. So I got the cheesecake one, and I asked them to put 1 Oreo in it because I can track that. And it literally tastes like an Oreo McFlurry from McDonald's, but the macros are so much better. Don't ask me where to find Carbolite near you because I have no idea. People ask me all the time like where they can find it near them, and I'm like, I don't really know how to answer that because I don't live near you. Like, this is, I don't know, look up Carbolite or Dream Delight or something. Maybe you'll find it, I don't know. But basically it's 1 carb per ounce. This is, I weighed it, it's like 14 ounces, so it's 14 carbs. So that's pretty freaking awesome for this whole thing. 14 carbs, 16 ounces. For sure a pint of Halo Top is 16 ounces, and it's like 30 some carbs and protein and fat and all that. But yeah, I'm gonna eat this before it melts. I just thought I would boast about it. What's up, you guys? Welcome to my workout. So if you watched the video that I uploaded on Monday, I'm really sorry that the workout footage was like really awkward. The audio got cut out and I didn't realize until it uploaded, so it's just like
raw footage of a workout, and I had turned the volume down on it, so I feel like it just was not good quality. But I wanted to leave it up rather than re-export it because it takes a couple of hours to export a video. I just wanted to have that up for you guys since the workout was short anyway. I didn't feel like it was that big of a deal, and if you missed it, I put the workout in the description box below. Everything you're seeing me do here, you saw me do deadlifts. I do 3 sets of 15 reps at my max for 15 reps, which I probably could have done 35s on each side. And then I missed abs yesterday, so I was just working them in between. That's why you saw me do planks like in between when I was doing deadlifts. And then when I was doing Bulgarian split squats of 15 reps per leg, I was also doing side planks as well. So I did 2 sets. Oh, that's nice. I did 2 sets of regular planks and then 2 sets per side of the side planks, just as I was working in with other things I was doing. Those single leg abductors, you saw me do a couple leg videos ago. Just been incorporating them to kind of help really isolate my glutes on glute days because I do have a hard time isolating them. Doing things like glute hip thrusts help, but I need my band to help activate them more because I am a quad dominant person. So if you are also a quad dominant person, I recommend using a band to really help isolate your glutes in order to engage them more in other exercises. And then you are seeing me doing standing calf raises, and man, if you think your butt sweat is bad, holy cow, mine's horrible, like dear Lord. And just leg press here. I do 25 reps, that's why I'm going pretty light here, so I do 3 sets of 25 when I do leg press. And I think I added a resistance band after that to really emphasize my glutes as well. And next you're seeing me do leg extension. I don't tend to go super heavy on leg extensions because I have knee issues, so I really try to just make sure that I'm isolating my quads and it's not pulling on my joint.
Home for my workout, and I feel like I get too hyped to show you guys what I'm eating sometimes. So I've got my oats with my Ghost Blueberry protein in it. Swear on my life it's the best flavor. I swear, I swear, I swear. I'm obsessed. There are literally toaster pastry chunks in there, and it's heaven on earth. It's honestly like blueberry pie, blueberry cobbler. I love it. I'm putting nuts and more on this. My macros increased, so I have got macros for a cinnamon roll that is the actual Cinnabon brand, but I'm only making one of them. I'm not gonna make all of them and freeze them because then I'll be tempted to eat them. So I'm gonna eat that. It's a mess, then I'll clean it, but I'm hungry, so I'm gonna eat. I finally feel like I'm getting a grip on things, and it feels really good. I finally feel like I'm back to myself. I kind of finally feel like I got my groove back. Obviously a lot of that can have to do with like how much you're eating and whatnot, and obviously right before nationals I'm not gonna be eating the most food. It's funny when you look at your macros and like it really is not that big of a difference from like beginning to end. So if you add it up, like the calories I was eating when I first started prep and the calories I was eating at the very end of prep, it's like a 600 calorie difference, and like that doesn't seem like a lot to people. I think like you're eating 600 calories less than you were in the beginning, but that's like every single day you're eating 600 calories less than you previously were, and it's a big deficit to put your body in. But it's like, it just blows my mind to think about like it's just 600 calories. It's like a meal to somebody. I don't know, I'm rambling so hard. I should just go. I should just stop talking. I have so much to do that I can't do today because everything is closed for the 4th of July. So the show that I'm doing, you have to be an Indiana resident, which means I need to get the Indiana driver's license again. Even though I've had an Indiana driver's license twice. I was born and raised in Indiana, got my license here. Moved to Florida for college for a few years. Moved back to Indiana for college for a few years. Moved to Florida for my job. And then moved back to Indiana. And I have to get another Indiana freaking driver's license and retake the stupid test. And yeah, I know how to drive, I know the laws, but like, it's just like the SAT. Like, I'm sure you did great when you were 18 years old, but then if you were to try to take it now, you probably wouldn't do so well. You probably need to study. So I'm just avoiding that like the freaking plague. And I also don't have like, I just use my phone as a hotspot for internet here, so I don't have an internet bill. My water and my electric is bundled through my rent, so I just pay everything like through my rent, and so it's the only like bill that I have that comes here. My plates, like all my stuff is still Florida. I just like really need to change it. It's just one of those things, man, that you just like don't want to change. I know I'm not the only person that procrastinates this shit like till it's like too late. Like I still have tax stuff from like 2 years ago I'm trying to sort out. My life's a mess. Just here to remind you that if your life is also a mess, don't worry, because mine is too. Lol. And so much to do. Sometimes you just like have so much to do, or you're just like just not gonna do any of it, because then I don't have to stress. No, that's stupid. Whoa, my eyes look really, my teeth look really white in this lighting. I think I'm gonna film here more often because my teeth look really white. You tell I'm in a good mood because I just had a cinnamon roll. Like, I'm on cloud 9 right now and I still have 55 more carbs. Really want to be more Carbolite. But I really shouldn't, because I know every single person is going to be like, Kylie, did you eat a vegetable today? And the answer is no! Because I don't eat vegetables. I don't promote that, but I don't eat vegetables, so I don't like them. I like fruit though. Was that too close? Was that too up close and personal with my face? I'm sorry. But I'm really not sorry, because I'm whatever. Alright, I should go and be a good dog owner, because he's over there playing ball by himself. Oh, and he's like, Mom, come on. Yeah, I should go and give him attention. I guess that's probably going to be it for this video, because there's a lot in it, a decent amount. And Gracie worked all day today, so she's like taking a nap. Like, she worked a really long, like 13-hour shift, so she's busy. And I'm bored. So I'm gonna go. I'll repaint my nails for the 4th of July. It's a good idea. Pick out an outfit to wear to the parade tomorrow. I'm just like on one right now. I'm gonna go. And thank you guys so much for watching. Please be sure to like and subscribe if you like it and you want to subscribe. But it's not like you have to. And I will see you guys in the next one. Bye!